So it's unique that there would be a farm within the limits of a small city like the city of Fredericksburg, but there is one, and it's Braehead Farm. And on this week's edition, we're going to tell you about it. All right, so we're here with George and Roxanna Snead, who are the owners of Braehead Farm at 1130 Tyler Street in the Fredericksburg Industrial Park. And we asked George and Roxanna just to show us around Braehead and tell us about the business. So we were talking before, you said there's kind of three parts of Braehead, so why don't you take us through each?
So the first part, when you come down the drive, you'll see our pick your own field. So you can pick your own produce any day of the week. We're open every day. We do all the berries, vegetables, flowers. We have a full farm market. We do our own beef, pork, dairy. We partner with a dairy creamery. And then behind the market, we also have a lunch kitchen. You can come and have lunch every day. Behind the market is our family playgrounds. It's an admission area, and that's where all the farm animals are. That's where we are now. Farm animals, play equipment, hay barn, event barns. We do a lot of parties, weddings, seasonal events. What's coming up next is the Fall Festival every weekend in October. And then Santa Claus comes the first 2 weekends in December. And then in spring, we start with strawberries with our first fruit of the spring.
Okay.
So those are the three parts.
Great, and I know you welcome in a lot of school kids, which is always neat, and George here plays the Beekeeper. So
Yes, yep.
That's always a big hit for the kids.
So we actually have bees here on the farm. We use them to help pollinate our crops, particularly our strawberries and our pumpkins. And we also give the kids a lesson on how the honeybee works, and they enjoy that. So the kids get a lesson on the bees. They also get a lesson on whatever crops we're growing, and they get to have the play area and see all the animals like Rosie and Trooper. We even sell our own honey here.
Right. And George, this is where you grew up.
I did grow up here,
Yeah.
so it used to be a dairy farm a long time ago, and but now we allow the kids to get a whole lot out of it by learning about the animals and actually seeing how plants really grow.
So how can people find out more about Braehead Farm?
We have a website, braeheadfarm.com. We're also on Facebook.
And I understand that you have lunch, you serve lunch here every day, so
We do.
Good option for people in the industrial park or anywhere else in the region for that matter.
Yes, we have a full menu. We serve every day during the week, 11 to 2, weekends 11 to 4. This is Trooper. He's one of our rescues here at Braehead Farm. All the animals here are rescued animals. The pigs, the goats, the horses were rescued. This is Rosie. She's a rescue. So we get calls all the time for different types of farm animals that need a home, and that's why they're here. They're here for the education and to give them a home.
Well, I think it's really neat that here in Fredericksburg we have this kind of farm that's a working farm and agritourism type business that's just a couple miles from downtown Fredericksburg. So that's a great option for kids and for various different kinds of events and groups and weddings and etc. So definitely come check them out at 1130 Tyler Street. Great market, great play area for the kids, pick your own opportunities, etc. So George and Roxanna, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
And congratulations on 6 great years and many more to come.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So that'll do it for this week's edition. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Be sure to subscribe to Freehling Finds by clicking on the subscribe button and hit the bell to get a notification every time we put out a new video. See you next week.